Hello, wonderful people. Rabazify here. Well, if you haven't heard by now, Battlefield 6 is already pretty much in turmoil due to the decisions DICE have made so far regarding the class system. The latest update on the class system is up and will be linked in the description if you want to check it out in full. But honestly, I think the main uproar is over this statement here, and I wanted to share my thoughts on the situation so far and how I feel about it. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you guys know that you can catch me live almost every day on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. I also have a community Discord up for those who are still active and want to join and have fun. Links are in the description below. Here we go. We have seen the suggestions to revert to previous systems and or closed weapons. We are keeping these in mind in our discussions as we aim to connect new and veteran players to the Battlefield experience, fostering teamwork and creating a universal understanding of our systems for the future. At first glance, I was like, damn, DICE are coming in with middle fingers up, basically telling everyone, we hear you, but we don't care. So I can understand the frustration people have feeling like their voice isn't being heard. First off, for me, I view non-weapon lock classes as a win for Battlefield 6. And I know, you can flame me all you want, but honestly, I feel it's too good to lose after experiencing it in Battlefield 2042. Finally, for once, I feel like I could fully experience the game exactly how I wanted to play. And to be fair, there also hasn't been a good argument that I've seen on why weapon lock classes should even exist in the first place. Let's be honest, we've all seen the we need well-defined roles argument, and it's honestly comical to see because anyone who has spent any time in a Battlefield game knows how rare it is to find games where players are taking their roles seriously. How many times have you sat there pinging a medic 5 meters away only to have your timer expire? Do you need ammo? Well, you better go looking because your squad mate hasn't dropped a crate, or you have to leave a great position just to go hunting for the crate that they laid down 150 meters away from you. Or the argument that you need to know exactly what class you're fighting in order to kill them? Guys, come on. We are clicking heads. It does not matter what class someone is. The end goal is the same. You do not need a full-on PowerPoint presentation supplied with per engagement analytics of the class, weapon, gadget, skins, etc. of the enemy to click their head. Sorry, but these arguments do not cut it. Unless you're running a platoon or a bunch of buddies in Discord, you're likely experiencing those very same problems daily. For me personally, open classes mitigate some of these issues to an extent, even though in 2042, you still often see it, but neither we or DICE can really do anything about someone ignoring any type of game sense in general. The decision they chose as to go with signature weapons, traits, and gadgets, in my opinion, is plenty enough of a role-defining characteristic without removing access to an entire list of weapons. Having 3 different things affected by your chosen class is much more defining than having a choice made simply on weapon availability. For me personally, as a sniper, I love being able to run support class. I now no longer have to deal with common negative experiences mentioned earlier, and I feel like I am better equipped to support my team without some arbitrary restriction due to my class choice. So what sounds better? Getting no ammo, forcing an unnecessary reposition, or better yet, a redeploy, burning valuable tickets for the team, all because someone isn't thinking about their class and what everyone expects them to do? Or does being able to equip yourself freely on how you see fit and actually be a value of your team sound better? I think the choice is clear on what is a overall better option personally and for the game as a whole, which is why I have a tough time understanding why others in the community get such a hard on for wanting to restrict how people play. Battlefield has always been a game that provides so many options for the player experience, giving players a complete choice on how they want to play. What other game gives you the option of being a mountain humping spawn sniper or an LMG wielding Rambo with unlimited ammo, bipod cemented into the ground quarter camping? Or maybe you want to storm the point brainlessly with your no recoil SMG, I sweat harder than you PTFO assault build. Or maybe you want to fly a plane and kill infantry because you couldn't make it in War Thunder. Whatever your choice is, Battlefield has it for you. The current system at least appears to meet the fully custom experience without completely losing its soul, allowing players to choose their path and weapons while also remaining true within class limitations. For example, with the current implementation, I now have a critical choice to make on how I set my experience in Battlefield 6. Being that the majority of my Battlefield career, I have primarily been a sniper, do I go recon to utilize the class benefits of being a sniper, or do I continue to run support like I do currently so that I avoid the unavoidable plague of no one listening to pings so it doesn't consistently ruin my experience day to day? I feel that is a far more meaningful decision to consider. The balance of the signature trait and gadgets are far more important to gameplay than the weapon someone uses to play with or have access to. I personally do not get all the rage over this topic when none of it will matter if EA DICE can't allow the game to be in a truly ready state for launch, as this seems to be a non-existent standard in the gaming industry as a whole. This is the issue we should all be behind. Also, EA, you better have that server browser. At the end of the day, class restrictions aren't going to make or break the game as a whole. Either direction, I'm still going to play it, and I'm still going to try to enjoy it, even though that I prefer the open classes personally. And though I'm swinging for the side of all weapons being available for all classes, if something so small like this is going to cause an uproar of negative PR for the game, then maybe I can get behind class restrictions just for the sake of a healthy, populated game again. But long term, I still believe that it's the worst of the two moves. Let's face it, Battlefield hasn't been in a good spotlight for many years. We all know the onslaught of review bombing that will happen if weapon restrictions aren't implemented, which, to be fair, shouldn't guide your decision to play the game or not, because who cares what other thinks if you are enjoying your experience. Let me know how you guys feel. I think this is already overplayed and complained enough at this point, and we just got the alpha status. Chime in with your opinions in the comments. What are your thoughts on the newest update on the subject? Am I an idiot for my take, or do you see reason behind my thoughts, or am I overlooking something like crazy obvious? No matter what side of the fence you fall on, I'd love to hear your opinions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. That dude just flew out. Who's shooting at me? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? This guy? Bye. Bye.